I'll restart that thought. And I was just saying, what made me smile was that being able to know that in the moment that I'm able to, even though I had my small parts, my inner child flare up and try to take control of the moment, I was able to take my bigger parts and just be able to ground myself in that moment and use the tools that we've been working on to just ensure that what is really a non-event really, and to ensure that it is viewed as what it is, a singular event, and it doesn't have to become something that it's not.
Yeah. Just wait. Hold on.
Yes, my love.
Hey, Jody, we're back.
Yeah. You see,
Online.
this is why I love tech. Because
You're still going.
sorry. Okay, I'll shut up. Just said it. You got it?
Yeah, you're just
This is why I
recording.
love tech, right? Because I'm a 70s, but I was born in 71. Okay.
I gotta go for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. I was born in 71, right? So I grew up watching like Get Smart and so on and so forth with him talking into the shoe and so on and so forth. And to me, that is the coolest thing in the world. And I grew up watching the Jetsons and Space Sprockets and so on and so forth. I can see your beautiful faces now. God bless you, Jody. Thank you.
Yeah,
It's deteriorated?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to, okay. So
I need a phone though. So I will.
Jasmine, yeah.
I'll grab you a shirt.
So what we're Jetsons, right? And so space sprockets, and I grew up watching that. So I absolutely adore tech. I love tech. And the idea, she was just speaking to her phone just now, Jody, sending you a text, and that's what put me on this topic. And you know what I mean? And I just love that because I think it's just the coolest thing. However, I see it for what it actually is. Just like anything else, it's a tool. It's a tool. It's not the end all or be all of anyone's existence. Nothing really is except for God, right? God the Father. So to update us, a rider took a spill on the scooter this just not long ago, within the last half an hour or so, and so he was resting, and however he seems to have taken a turn towards the not better.
What's up? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just stay there, okay?
So mom is gonna run. I do the same. Makes me feel like a secret service. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's got a bad one here and some pain in the wrist. However, more so than that, there seems to be. We just want to make sure that there's no, as a young man, that there's no damage to the joints or so on and so forth. So I think mom is just gonna run him to the hospital very quickly and take a couple quick X-rays and make sure that everything is as it should be. By no means are we fanatical about anything. We serve a living, loving God. However, with trauma to the body, I mean, we need to be sure. Under these conditions, maybe in these times, it is not blood poisoning. Yeah, right. So they'll check into all those things right now. I mean, it's not the best feeling in the world to have to go to emergency in these times with in the midst of a pandemic and so on and so forth. However, his health is more important than it's paramount.
No.
Right.
No.
So we have to ensure that he's okay. So that's mom is facilitating that. And in the meantime, Bucky will sit in with I as quick second. I'll be right back, Jody. I'll be right back. Please give me a quick second. I'm gonna just ensure that they have everything that they need. Give me a second, please. Give me a moment.
And I'll be here.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. How are
Baby,
you?
go help Bucky. Justice. Yes. Go help Bucky. Excellent.
So, hi. How are you guys? And get out of there to me.
Both of you, there's room enough.
Wait, what's up?
Then I can't see it. You guys put
Sit next to me.
So how are you guys?
So,
Hi, Jody.
Then
Someone said, "Hey, Bucky." Why do you call? Why do
Somebody asked why you call her Bucky.
There's a story. I'll answer that in just a moment. There's actually a story.
Yeah. So this is Justice.
He's just so concerned. He's just so concerned.
Happy Friday to you, Justice, Callie,
He's just
yeah,
really
Bucky.
Bro.
Keys.
Wait, you guys are leaving? No, just Mom and
Where are you going?
Yeah, we're just gonna make sure that gets moving.
When are you gonna be back?
As soon as she's able. We need to.
A charger.
Jasmine.
Okay.
She
My
needs
dad
her
called me
charger.
glue.
No, I need like a plug. Like I just need a
A
box.
cord. A cord. She has the adapter in the vehicle.
Yeah, you have mine on rider.
Babe, you can just put it in the vehicle.
No, but it's not enough that if I'm
Okay.
in there I can't be sitting in the vehicle.
Yeah.
charging.
She needs the cord.
No, I need the box.
The box.
Box.
The box. Give her a box. Okay.
Jody said my dad called me glue.
Glue.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tell us about that, Jody. Why did Dad call you Glue? And I will tell you why I call her Bucky.
Because when I was a little girl, we had a dog named Blue.
Blue. Oh, Blue, not Glue. I
No,
heard
but
Glue.
I couldn't say blue.
And so, but I couldn't say. Oh, you couldn't say Blue, so you said Glue, possibly. That's awesome. I'll wait for your response. I would call him Glue instead of Blue. That's awesome. You come in the backside here, Justice, in behind there, and just in behind there. Here, if I do this, hold on. If I do this, right, still sticks to this day. I love it. So you could either come in the front, or we could slide forward and you can come in behind. Where would you like to go?
Right here.
Right there. How but you gotta really squeeze in. You can see. Okay, awesome. There you go. All right, slides. Yeah, maybe.
Everybody's getting hurt today.
Who else got hurt today?
Me, Brooke.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's a
I
bad
fall
day.
on my scooter a lot of times.
Yeah, it's a bad day in
But
the
then I
Simpson
just
family
pick
home.
myself up. That's
Yeah, but that
like-
was a good tumble. He took a good tumble. So with my adult friends always sack, did your dad just call you Glue? Facts, right?
Mercedes.
What is she into?
She just went downstairs.
Okay. Bucky. Okay, so why do I call her Bucky? Okay, so last spring and summer, I was really coming off of the hip replacement surgery, right? And I was deep in my rehab, so I spent a lot of time gardening. and tending the lawn and things like that. That was really the only. We actually had to move a couple years ago, right after my surgery, and basically the big guy, the 6'8" Noah, he basically moved the entire family. Like, I mean, I was on crutches. Noah and the kids moved us from St. Vital to this side. I mean, he's an animal. You see, he is an absolute. He is a beast, and he single-handedly handled that. And so I was around the house pottering a lot because I was gardening. Yeah, Jody. I mean, the Garden of Eden, right? And so what a yes, what it was that. The biggest difference between sons and daughters is quite simply that daughters are always invested in ensuring, like, whatever it is that you're doing. And sons will do this too. However, I believe more so daughters than so. Whatever it is that you're doing, they're right there, right? And so it became a thing that whatever it was I was doing, Bucky was right there. Brooke, she was right there. And she just found a way to be helpful. She invested herself into whatever it was I was doing. She observed, and before I knew it, like, it was if I was weeding, then she would be soiling or graining, and it was just so it was synergy, right? And she just found a way to be. So I remember now having grown up in Winnipeg in the 80s. I remember Captain America. the original cartoons when he was a World War I hero, right? And he had a motorcycle, and his best buddy joined the army with him, and his best buddy was Bucky. And in my opinion, Bucky was the best superhero sidekick ever. Like, even better than Robin. You know what I mean? Bucky was just, like, in my opinion, Bucky was the best superhero sidekick ever. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a superhero. However, I'm saying that she is the best helper and the best sidekick that a dad, could have. And so she's Bucky. That's true story, Jody. True story. That's why she's named after a comic book character. And in the Marvel, of course, in the Avengers Marvel series nowadays, Bucky is the Winter Soldier. However, in the original, as I said, I grew up in the 80s here in Winnipeg. In the original comic book, his name was Bucky. And so he was the best superhero sidekick ever. And so she Bucky Barnes. And so she is like, she's just the best. If I need something, she's just the best at anticipating whatever it is that I need before I even know that I need it. And I love that about her. And when it was like minus 30, minus 40 this past year, when we were when equipment came in, and we serve a living God, so we've been blessed, and we had some gym equipment come in over the winter. That had to be set up. That had to be set up, and you guys know that there's the 6'8" guy in here, there's the 6'6" guy in here, and then there's Justice and Ryder that's in here. But when it was time to set that up in minus 30 and 40 degree in the cold, it was Bucky and Baby. It was the girls that was out there with Dad. It was Mom, me, and the girls. Even Jasmine was out there for a while, and Phoenix even made an appearance. But mostly it was Bucky and Baby, because they won't let Dad endure that on his own. Daughters, right? Girl dad. I've had sons previously. My oldest is 25. However, by grace, I find that I'm now father to girls, and I'm a girl dad, 100%, not even close.
Hi, Carla.
Hi, Carla. Hi, Angie. God bless you both. Thank you for stopping in. Brooke, Jody wants to know, do you like the nickname?
Yeah, I do. It's cool.
True story, Jody. She didn't at first.
Yeah, but now we do.
She did not at first. She did not care for it at all. And I explained to her what my reasoning behind it was, and she accepted that. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad. However, if it was going to be a problem, clearly I would have had to give her another nickname. Do you think Guyana is the SG? God bless you. Thanks for coming back. And no, it's not. The coolest island in the Caribbean is Jamaica. Sub from Ireland. Hey, Ireland back in the house. Good evening, Reed. God bless you. Thank you for the follow. Good evening. God bless you, Ireland. Amazing girls at that, right? And Angie and Carla, very quickly. The endearment behind it is very. I mean, look at that face, though, right? I mean, look at the two of them eating watermelon over here. And hey, let's just put this to bed real quick. Okay? I am a black man. I do, in fact, love watermelon. I do, in fact, love fried chicken. It's just that I probably wouldn't eat them both at the same time. Says Bucky is a cool nickname. Thank you, Carla. My daughter is snoring beside me. Oh, you know who popped up on the timeline the other day? D Pizzy from Australia. He gave us a shout out the other day, and he said that while his kangaroo is no longer in kangaroo jail, it's in some kind of quarantine, so it's not back home yet. I told him that you guys were inquiring about the kangaroo, and and hopefully he'll pop in one time soon. We totally eat watermelon with everything, right? It's just that watermelon and fried chicken, that combo for me probably wouldn't hit it. However, yeah, I'm that stereotypical black dude. I love watermelon and I do love fried chicken. And we had some fantastic jerk tonight. And that's we love food. Carla and Angie, I should let you know, Mom is had to step out. Ryder had a spill. Ryder took a tumble. And so Mom had to take him in and make sure that all the bones and so on and so forth are where they are supposed to be. He was probably pushing it a little bit hard on the scooter, him and Justice out there. I mean, 12 and 13-year-old boys, right? I mean, they're going to push each other, right? And I mean, I love that because I'm a competitive guy by nature. And I happen to believe that, you know what, if you do not allow your child to fall down once in a while, they'll never learn how to get back up. Let me say that again, please. If you do not allow your child to fall down every once in a while, they'll never learn to get back up. And if you're going to conquer this life, you have to learn to get up because life will knock you down. Said, just read your bio, family of 10. Wow, must be hard work. No, it's not. It's not, because when you put God in it, all work becomes easy work. God bless you. Thank you. We appreciate you. Let me say that again. It's not hard work because when you put God in it, all work becomes easy work. God bless you. We appreciate you so much. What's that, my love? Yeah, we love your mustache, baby. You got a watermelon mustache. You see how she true Jamaican. You see how she eat that watermelon right down to the rind, eh? Like, I mean, you see what she do with chicken wings. Carl said, we told you what every Jody said, I don't trust anyone who doesn't like cheese, personally speaking. I love cheese. It's pretty much one of the only dairies that I probably won't ever be able to get away from. We've switched from dairy milk to the silk, with the almond milk. However, I love me some cheese. The only thing I love more than cheese is probably bacon, and the only thing I love more than bacon is probably some like bacon wrapped cheese or cheese wrapped bacon. Either way, although I have made a move towards turkey bacon, I'm fond of that. My wife loves that turkey bacon. I find I'm fond of that. He says, and Jody says, my boys have dirt bikes. So you know what's up, Jody. If you let your boys have dirt bikes, you know you're going to have some bruises and some scrapes and some broken bones. And it's okay. Because the nature of broken bones is that they heal stronger than before they were broken. You know what I mean? It's okay. Our kids are allowed to fall down and hurt themselves. I mean, it teaches them character, right? My humble opinion. Jody said the accidents are much more serious, and they can be. To God be the glory, right? They can be, absolutely. And then Jody said, bacon! I think I hit a button for Jody. Bacon. It says, Reed, that's true. I've just got my faith back in 3 months, and I just pray for his help and guidance. And I mean, since you pray for it, you will receive it. It's really just that simple, Reed. I mean, ask and you shall receive. The thing is that free will. It's so complicated, free will. I mean, it don't matter what you getting into. It doesn't matter what you've gotten into in your life. At any point, you can put it down and say that, but God, I no longer want to do this. I no longer, whatever it is, good or bad, whatever it is that you're into and it's no longer giving you happiness, at any point you can put it down and you can turn to our Heavenly Father and say, take control. And He'll do that. But He won't do it until you ask. You have to put yourself in a position to receive His blessings. And the thing is, the way I understand His whole purpose for me is to bless us. He loves us that much. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve a loving God. I don't deserve His grace. I don't deserve having been redeemed. I don't deserve it. I could never deserve it. But I'm grateful. Oh, glory to God, but I'm grateful. To God be the glory. I'm grateful. God could and would if He was sought. Amen. And Jody says the power of prayer really hit home here last week. Let us know. Talk to us, Jody. Talk to us. I think there's a reason I found your life. Nice to meet you. God bless you. There's always a reason when God is in it. When God is in it, God bless you. God bless you. I do not believe in circumstance. When God is in it. Jody, the power of prayer. Talk to me, Jody. Talk to us, Jody. What's going on? If you're wanting to share, we're here. Give me a second, please. Matthew 6:33 has been brought to my attention. As such, St. Matthew 6 and 33. Here we are. And it's it's funny because in my study Bible, it's one of the passages that are underlined, Matthew 6 and 33. God bless you. And St. Matthew 6 and 33 reads, "But seeks first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." Oh, glory to God. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things. I mean, life becomes very uncomplicated once you put God in it. Okay, Jody, I got you. God bless you. Anything, any amount you want to share is on you. Though it bears stating, you don't always get what you ask for. You get what he wants. And I'll piggyback that a little bit if I could, Jody, and I'll add to that. You may not, God may not always, because we ask for some stuff though, right? We think we want some stuff, right? And we might not always get what we want, but he'll never leave us short of what we need. Glory to God. And it has been my lived life experience that when the wishes for my life were not in alignment with what God had in store for me, what God had planned. It is my lived life experience that unequivocally, 100% of the time, what God had in store was much better than what I was imagining. My lived life experience. Glory to God. I mean, and what you hear in the background is Ryder was trying to get comfortable and watch a bit of a movie, and as such, it's still going in the background. So let us know if that gets too loud for you, please, and we can turn that down. However, as you can see, the girls are still checking it out. It's a new movie. Did you want to maybe stop it and watch it in its entirety another time? We were also.
I'm just sitting here and watching it.
That's fine. Okay. We were also.
And I can rewatch it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's fine too. Yeah. We were also. They are working their way through Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys are? What did we finish the other day? We worked our way through the entire over spring break and after we worked our way through the entire Avengers. And I mean, it's so interesting that there's like 20 movies in that. In the entirety of that,
and they were like about 2 hours long.
Whatever you want to call it. Like, I mean, would you have imagined that? I mean, that series would have lasted 20. Like, I mean, that's like 15 years of cartoons. As of comic books, and I'm a huge fan of comic books. I mean, I'm a huge fan. I remember Saturday morning running down to the corner store up the street from my place and getting the latest, the blue and red lenses to make you read the X-ray. The X-ray, no, not the X-ray. What was it? 3D. That's what it was. The 3D comic books, and you had the little sunglasses with the blue and the red lens. And when you went to the movie theater, you had the same ones, and you could watch 3D movies. And these things literally jumped off the pages at you. That was crazy. When I was a kid. I mean, that stuff. I remember Clash of the Titans. That movie when I was a kid was just the original when they had Pegasus, the white flying horse. And I mean, now when you look at that kind of CG, because it was all claymation, if you think back to, here's a good one, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, right? Jabba the Hutt. Right? It's all claymation, right? They made little clay models and they moved them around. And now when you think about it, what technology has done, and you can put computers and lasers and pew, pew, pew. And I mean, it's just, wow. Like, honestly, I mean, I'm just the child inside of me is just like mind blown. I mean, because when I was a child, and I mean, Jabba the Hutt, Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars and all that was just insane. And now you look at the stuff that they do nowadays, and you see the Jedi fight scene, and like when you saw Master Yoda fight Emperor Palpatine in the Senate, and they're throwing, in the new ones, right? And I'm just sitting there in the theater watching this, and I'm thinking back to my youth when I was impressed by what was, and now if my kids were to watch what blew my mind at their age, they would just be sitting there like, like a big yawn fest, and it's just so interesting to me. I just find it so absolutely interesting when you just look back at where we've come from and where we are today. It's just God is good. Jody said, fun fact to share. The author, a woman, took on an androgynous pseudonym so that the editor would not dismiss her based on the gender. Are we talking about Harry Potter there, Jody? Are we talking about, because yes, the author of Harry Potter, what is that woman's name now? What is her name?
You'd have to ask Justice.
Oh, tip of my tongue, can't think. Help us out, TikTok. What is the name of the? Are we talking about the author of? Yes. And what is her name? What is the author of Harry Potter? What is her name? We have one of the books there. What is her name? I'm stuck on Anne Rice. I had Anne Rice in my head the other day, and baby, ask Justice. What is it? Oh, J.K. Rowling's. That's it. That's her name. J.K. Rowling's. Right? That's it, right? J.K. Rowling's? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. And I was just thinking that I was stuck on Anne Rice because she popped into my dome the other day, because I used to be a huge fan of hers. The vampire series that she wrote, Anne Rice. Hey, cousin Di, God bless you. Yeah, I pulled you out. Cousin Di, what's her real name? What is her real name? Georgia Annie, is her birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. God bless you. God bless you and happy birthday. Wishing you many happy returns on your most blessed Earth Day. I don't know if happy birthday, yeah, right. Thank you, sweetie. And I don't know if that is a pseudonym. J.K. Rowling is a pseudonym. And I know it's so interesting. Here's something that popped into my wheelhouse. Like think for Steven. Is it Spielberg? I was gonna say Spalding. That's obviously not it. I mean, this guy has written hundreds of bestsellers, and if you take into considerations, Peace and Love from Romania. Thank you. We received that. God bless you, Joanne. Okay, Joanne. Diane said her real name. Cousin Di said her real name is Joanne. Is that Joanne Rowling then? Joanne Rowling. And hello from Germany, Winnipeg, Manitoba in the house. Hello, Germany. Hello, Romania. God bless you. God bless you. Welcome here. Welcome here. God bless you. Where was I there with the Joanne Catherine Rowling? Okay. Thank you for that, Cousin Di. Oh, JK. There you go. There you go. And so what Jody had said was that a fun fact about, hello from Toronto. Hey, Toronto. God bless. What Jody had said was that a fun fact about J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter, wildly successful, hugely successful Harry Potter novels, it said fun fact was the author, a woman, took an androgynous pseudonym, J.K., so that the editor would not dismiss her work based on her gender. That is interesting indeed. Thank you for that, Jody. That is interesting. I love interesting. I do. I find that as I've gotten older, I less seek to be amused. It's not so much about, before it used to be just about keeping myself amused. Now I prefer interesting content. And that was in fact interesting. Thank you. We are in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Winnipeg in the house. Woo woo. It's Friday, TGIF. Who wants to share with us tonight what you did today to make you smile? Because, come on in, baby. Come on now. Baby want to share what she did today to make her smile. Come on in. Watch your step. Come on in. My dove, what did you do? Come right into the frame, not just the big one. Come into all of them. What did you do today to make you smile?
Running with Dad.
So we ran today. We ran today was a run day. Fitness, right? For us, faith, family, food, and fitness to manifest your best life by grace under God. And so today was a run day. So we run a 7.5K, and I got through my run today. But however, I'm not gonna lie, it did hurt, and I am hurting. However, to God be the glory, because I did finish. So lap 1 was tough. Lap 2 was good. Lap 3 at the end, I was ready to quit. However, just this, because I do a minimum of 3, and then to 5, right? Minimum we got to do at least 3. Then Bucky had to bow out at lap 3 because she had a class, and then Justice was looking for somebody to run with because he didn't want to run by himself. So Justice is running with me and Baby. So Baby bowed out. I thought Baby was going in too, right? But then she come running back out and she got the water. She just wanted to get some water from me. But I didn't need the water. So I was like, how long is a lap? Each lap is about 1.5 kilometers of the little community that we live in. 1.5 kilometers, so 5 laps is 7.5K. Roughly is what it timed out to be, or what it distanced out to be when we measured it. So she had the water. So when I said, I was like, no. So then it was just me and Justice, and I wanted to make sure that Justice got at least 3 laps, which meant I had to push through for 5. So I was running with Justice, and I thought Baby had went back inside the house. Right? And it wasn't until 1.5 kilometers later what she had done was she had ran back to the house to put down my water bottle. Then she spent the entire next lap chasing us. I didn't even know that she was chasing us until we finished the next lap, lap 4. Just before finishing lap 4, just before starting lap 4 now, finishing lap 4, she caught up to us, and I'm thinking to myself, she's been chasing us this entire time. And now that means that she had to run as faster than what we were running just to catch up to us. And then at this point, I was ready to stop after 4 because my hip wasn't cooperating. However, at that point, I'm not going to stop because now she's out here running. Justice is out there running. So what am I going to do? I'm going to stop? No, my 2 babies are out, so I had to keep going. Baby, you didn't tell us what. Oh, so she said that what she did today that made her smile was that she chased us for an entire 1.5 kilometers. She chased us. I don't run fast. I run at about, comfortably, I run at 6.5 minutes per kilometer. Comfortably, I run at 6.5 kilometers. I have the app on the phone. I run at 6.5 minutes per kilometer. And she chased us. So she ran back to the house to put down the water bottle. And she chased us. She must have been down like 30 seconds. And she chased us for an entire lap. 1.5 kilometers. And then she caught us. And then ran with us for that 5th lap. I mean, how do I do what I do? Look what I have motivating me. Look what I have inspiring me every day. When you put God in it, and when you trying to do something, do it with your kids and see if you don't get it done. Because the way you look at them and they pushing through, and that motivates you, and you trying to push through to try to motivate them, and God is in it, and it's just beautiful, man. I can't explain the feeling. I can't explain the pride that I have in my family. I can't explain it, what they do every day. And I see people come through and try to do what we do and they fall off. And my kids, she's 8. I know 8-year-olds that can't sit still for 5 minutes. She'll run with me for an hour and not complain. To God be the glory. I don't even know what these kids gonna look like in 5-10 years. To God be the glory, right? When God is in it, it's exciting to me, man. Cause we built different. It's exciting. I'm excited. I got a fire for life like I haven't had ever. Cause God is in it. I can't wait to see tomorrow. You know? And at the same time, I'm loving today. Because God is in it. To God be the glory. Watching Little House on the Prairie while getting a pedicure. Cousin Di is killing it. Cousin Di said what she do that made her smile. I love Little House on the Prairie. Michael Landon, Laura Ingalls, the Ingalls family. I grew up watching that. When you want to talk about, I grew up on the Brady Bunch and Little House on the Prairie. I grew up on wholesome family entertainment, so I'm so confused as to what has happened in the world with what is supposedly entertainment today. I'm so confused. tenacious. She, oh, you. I remember when we went roller skating one night at Wheelies before this madness. After my before my hip surgery, we went roller skating. Was it my birthday?
No, it was mom's birthday.
Mom's birthday. We went roller skating because she'd never been, and so we took her to Wheelies, and just watching baby rollers because she'd never been roller skating, and you want to say tenacious, the tenacity. That just watching her and me just hovering as best I could because I had the bum hip, and then no, she didn't. After a while, she just I got this.
And I had a big scratch on my knee too, and my pants were just sticky.
Yeah. Oh, so okay, I gotta give me. Thank you for the follow. I gotta deal with a couple comments real quick. God bless you all. We appreciate you so much. Your daughters are beautiful. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you. God bless you. Jesus, we received that. Jesus does love thee. You're so hopeful. God bless you. We appreciate God's people, right? We got to pour into each other. We got to first locate each other, then we got to pour into each other. So, because we are made for fellowship first with God and then with each other. And His word said, when two or more of us are here in His name, He is surely here with us. Thank you for the gifts. God bless you. Thank you for the gifts. You've been to Glasgow? No, we have never been to Glasgow. I've never been to Glasgow. My wife has been to Europe. I haven't been outside of Jamaica. I've never been outside of North America. Thank you for the gifts. God bless you. Receive that. God bless you. I've never been outside. I mean, I came to Canada, and I've never been outside of North America. Really, as far south, really, as I've been is Grand Forks. Jody says, can't send a photo here. It's in your Facebook DM. Okay, Jody, I'd have to check that out after though because my device is up top here. And Mom, and Jordan, is Jordan home?
I think
No,
so.
he's not. Yeah, we will respond to that after for you there, Jody. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah. So I mean, who else? Please share with us. What did you do today to make yourself smile? Because if happiness is a choice, that maybe your situation, your circumstances is unhappy, then I mean, your situation and your circumstance can always be improved. And so that will always start by, to simply identify the little things that in life that make you happy and pour into that. And Jody said it was a little house. It was a little house on the prairie. Oh, God bless you. Thank you. And you know what? I was talking about this the other day, how Michael Langdon, in my opinion, was associated with two of the most wholesome shows in television history as far as, Little House on the Prairie and Highway to Heaven. In my opinion, he was associated and starred in two of the most wholesome, family-based oriented shows in television history. Are you a Christian? I don't identify inside of religion. I more seek a close and personal relationship with God. So if you want to call me something, please just call me a child of God. And however, wherever you are in your personal faith journey, God bless you. God bless you. If you identify as Christian, God bless you. Yeah, right? I mean, the Michael Landon, right? Two of the most wholesome, like Highway to Heaven. I think that if I'm remembering correctly, he directed as well as starred in Highway to Heaven, and he passed while that was still in production, if I'm remembering correctly. And of course, Little House on the Prairie, wholesome, right? Just yeah, loved it. Loved it. And then television took an odd turn. Which is not to say that you can't still find quality programming. It's just that I think that it becomes even more important to be aware of what your children are watching. What is it, baby? Right now they're watching the new Disney. Is it the new Disney?
Yeah, it's a new Disney movie.
What is it?
Callie, what's the movie called?
They watch movies like Mom. They're like fully invested and have no idea what the movie. Luca. It's Luca. It's yeah, Luca.
They're a fish, but they turn into a human.
I see. They come out of the sea and they turn into humans. Something like the Little Mermaid, I guess. I don't know. However, as far as when you want to talk about programming, I mean, we are really fond of The Shack. That's
I like that movie.
right. Like we've watched that a few times. That's we enjoy that. And what is the name of the one where the little girl falls into the tree, and then she quality programming equals reruns. I mean, this is not judgment nor condemnation, is merely an observation in my humble opinion. However, it's hard and difficult for me to find fault with what you just said, Cousin Di. Yeah, it's tough to find quality programming nowadays. It really is.
Where the big sister and the little sister, and then the branch was gonna break.
Yeah, and she fell inside the hollow tree, and she said she met Jesus. Do you remember the name of that one?
No.
Fun fact again, Melissa Gilbert's younger sister was the younger dark sister on Roseanne, not Becky, the other one, Darlene. Yeah, and the Shack was amazing. I'm not as familiar with Roseanne, Jody, maybe Cousin Di, or anyone else is familiar with it. I'm not as familiar with Roseanne. However, the Shack was in fact amazing. I found it really curious. I felt some kind of way that actress there, that I can't remember her name, the one that played God in the movie The Shack, that female actress, she did a wonderful job. I just felt some kind of way that in one movie that she was gonna play God, and the next movie she played like this psychotic mom that was running around killing kids. But hey, do you, right? I mean, it's not judgment. I just thought it was odd. Whatever. I wouldn't have done it, but that's just me. But the name is, who can help me out here, please? Jody, Cousin Di. The name of that movie there. And what's her name is and then there's also one as well with Jennifer Garner, where her daughter has this ailment and they don't know, and she just they spend all their money trying to figure out what is wrong with her, and then the stomach is miracles from heaven. Yes, I believe that's exactly what it is, Cousin Di. That is the one where she fell into the tree. And I believe that is exactly it. I believe you are exactly right. And hey, Carla. Carla says, I'm making popcorn for movie night tonight. Popcorn with my chicky poos makes me smile. Right? I mean, who doesn't love popcorn? Thank you. Love that, Carla. Thank you. That is the mark of an excellent actress. Think of Charlize Theron. Okay? Fabulous. And I like, let's take a pivot. Let's do a pivot. Hello. Hey, Daft. Hey, buddy, how are you? God bless you. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for checking in, man. You were in my wife's heart a great deal, because we hadn't heard from you in some time, and so she reached out to you on your other account, on your fishing account, and she didn't hear back from you. So you see how this works, folks? You see how this works? You see when God is in it. You see how this works? I kid you not. We have not heard from Daft. What has it been, a couple weeks now, buddy? I'm good. We are blessed and highly favored as usual. And of course, I'm better now to hear that you are good, because you were on our heart. And Rach is not here right now, but she'll be so happy to know that you checked in and that you all right. Okay, you are part of the community now, right? You are part of you part of the family. You are part of the village. So that's just yeah, see, Jody just said the exact same thing, Dad. We are community. You were part of the village, man. You were part of the community. So we didn't hear from you for a while. It got heavy on my wife's heart, and she reached out. And so before we go any further, what did you do today, buddy, that made you smile? I apologize. I was taking a break from social media and just focusing on music. I think it's a great idea to take a break from social media every once in a while. I think that's a wonderful idea. Please don't apologize for that. I think that is a terrific idea. Well, and how did the music go for you? How did the music go for you, buddy? And what did you do today that made you smile? Did you catch the big one? Did you catch any fish lately? He's got a fishing channel. Hey, TikTok, follow my buddy here, please. He's a great kid, and he's out here trying to live his best life, and I think that's wonderful. And don't apologize for feeding your soul. Tons of vinyl. It was a subculture thing in BC and Vancouver. They've got these really awesome little thrift shops, and you can go in there and they've just got like boxes and boxes and boxes of vinyl. And you just go in there, man, and you don't know what's there. Nobody knows what's there. There's no inventory. There's no index, man. You just go in there and you hope to find that gem. And every once in a while you do. And yeah, that was pretty cool. I did that for a while. However, you're into vinyl? Wow, good for you. Like most kids your age don't know what a record player is. What vinyl is, right? 4533, right? What is the other one? 4533, and what is the other one? What is the other one? There's one other side is 33 and a third, 45, and there's an odd mark size. I think it was a 78. The old vinyl players, they played 78 as well. I've not gone fishing yet, but been finding some rare records just as good as Catch It, right? 78, yeah, it is a 78. There you go, nailed it, right? See, I have no control over what sticks. It's just, yeah. And then I'm in a state of constantly dumping stuff that just doesn't make sense to me or that just isn't relevant, and so to make room for new stuff. So I'm like totally forgetful. However, I read somewhere that forgetful people are sometimes borderline genius because they're always making room for new stuff, new, more relevant stuff. I don't know if it's true, but I like that. Billy, hey Billy, God bless you. Thanks for stopping in. What did you do today to make you smile? If happiness is a choice, then you identify step one. Work the heck out of step one. Work the heck out of step one until it becomes learned behavior. Right? Identify the little things that make us happy and feed into that. Feed into chocolate chip cookies makes me happy. And so Fifi has identified that. And so she ensures that I don't always eat chocolate chip cookies. However, just seeing them puts a smile on my face. All the plants that I've surrounded myself with in our home, they make me very happy. So just seeing them, except this guy here, you can just, he's having it rough. He got to go because, he not making me very happy at all because he about to die. And so he got to go. Jody says, Ian, we would be the best Trivial Pursuit team. I love Trivial Pursuit. I am a plethora of worthless information. And you know what else I really enjoy is Pictionary. I like to believe I'm good at that too. However, I'm probably not as good as I think I am, but it's fun. And then Adaf says, I have one more day of school left. Yeah, just Jordan, our graduate, he's officially done. And his graduation is on Thursday. Got one more day. Got one more day. Congratulations on that. And then it's fishing, right? Yeah, and it's fishing all day, every day, right? And then you can start working on promoting your channel. And Billy's, what music do we like? He gotta go. Well, yeah, right, baby. Come on. What do we listen to? Come on, let them know.
Here, you sit here for a while.
What kind of music we listen to?
We listen to Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. Anything Bob Marley. On repeat. I found that Bob is... there's a lot of stuff out there. I'm a curious guy, and I'm curious about a great many things. And there's a lot of stuff out there. Like, for instance, you can use frequency and vibration to influence the water and sand and so on and so forth. And there are studies suggesting people use it to heal the body and so on and so forth. And so frequency, and I learned recently that the planet resonates at something like between 7.6 something and 7.8, right? That's the frequency of the planet. And as human beings, we resonate at about 7. So I think that if we could bring our frequency so that we are in harmony and to resonate at the same frequency as the planet, that we could probably create magic. I don't know, but I think it's curious. I like gospel. I don't like a lot of new age music. I don't care for the lack of accountability by a lot of artists. I don't care for a lot of what these new artists are doing and calling entertainment. I'm not entertained, so I abstain. And that's not judgment or condemnation. It's just my opinion. So yeah. This upcoming Tuesday, I'm taking the bus to school, picking up my yearbook, then going to the record store. Nice. Yeah. And Bucky, did you get a chance to tell us what you did today to make you smile?
No.
What did you do today, my love, to make you smile?
Mostly everything.
Wow! Winning at parenting over here in the Simpson family home. Thank you, my love.
Because I did my guitar lessons.
She did. Bucky's learning how to play guitar.
Yes, I'm practicing my guitar. the guitar, and then I was at Anora's house playing on the trampoline.
Correct. Honor's our little friend.
Yeah. And then come home to see Dad. And then, but the worst part of my day was with Ryder when he's on.
Yeah, and I mean, Ryder took. Have you heard of Jimi Hendrix? Yeah, they're only one of the greatest guitarists, if not a lot of people believe the greatest guitarist that ever lived. Ryder took a bad tumble this afternoon on his scooter, and I mean, I'm sure he'll be fine. However, that's why Mom is not here. Mom is with him as she's taking him to go to the hospital to see if just to take some X-rays and make sure everything is as it should be. However, it's so very interesting how. What happens around the time that I had my hip surgery a couple years ago. On a couple of different occasions, I passed out from pain and so on and so forth. Right, whatever. And it's so interesting to watch how the kids act in that situation, in that scenario, when one of us goes down. It's so they do not react, right? They do not react. It's something innate within them. A kind of calmness settles over the family. The bigs, Jasmine and Phoenix, immediately corral the littles and distract them. This is what I observed in the course of my distress after, what I recall. And how I observed what I observed after coming to, and before I went down, and then when another in the family went down, if anybody in the family goes down, it's kind of a series of events just kind of unfolds. I'm the more practical one. Mom is when the kids get hurt, Mom tends to be a little bit more emotional, and that's fine. However, she is on high alert. Ready to know if we need to go into the car, we need to do da. That's Mom. I'm the one that's the first aider, and I'm right there because I'm more comfortable in that role. If it's something too overwhelming, I'm more comfortable in that role. If there's blood, something like that, I'm more comfortable in that role. So that's me. Phoenix is on deck right here. Phoenix is in my hip pocket. Phoenix is in my hip pocket because if I need something in that moment, if I need bandages, if I need antiseptic, if I need whatever, Phoenix is in my hip pocket. And Jasmine, who is the heart of this family, she has the kids, the littles, everybody else who's not hurt. She has them over here close because they need to know that whomever is injured is okay. However, she has them. Because the littles need to be they need to be attended to, and so she has them to ensure that they're not overly concerned and to distract them as best as she's able. And I just think that when I observing that for the first time, that was beautiful, and it had nothing to do with me. It's just that hey, Daft, back is Canadian Fishing. Hey guys, please give Canadian Fishing Outdoors a follow. It is Daft. He is trying to build that account. Please give him a follow. So just watching that, and I mean that's just such love for each other, such a connection, such empathy, right? Such empathy, and so we are blessed and highly favored. Crazy, thank you. God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. One in the red is okay. And for what did you forget to tell you? I accidentally lost my. Oh no, Daft! You lost your Under camera. I'm hoping that you'll be able to replace that in due course. And so Jody says, always good to hear your thoughts. Now I'm off to feed watermelon to my chickens. Peace out. Said, God bless you, Jody. We appreciate you. Thanks so much. Thank you for stopping in. What? Yes, madam?
How did Jody lose her underwater camera?
No, that was Daft. He lost his baby wants to know how you lost your underwater camera. Good night, Jody. God bless you. We appreciate you so much. Have a fantastic and blessed weekend, and we will see you possibly on Sunday. We will be in to do the word on Sunday, which is the faith-based aspect of the 4 Fs. However, probably more likely we will see you on Monday for our next broadcast of Real Talk. And I myself, I think we will keep it short this evening because I although as riveting as Bucky is here with me holding the camera, she is lovely. I know you're watching. However, a bird can't fly on one wing, and as such, me without mom is like peanut butter without the jelly. I mean, you can have one without the other, but it's just so much better when the two of them are together, don't you think? Couple more comments, and then I think the Simpson family is out for this episode of TGIF. But we will be back. We appreciate you. God bless you. We appreciate you so much. Thankfully, it was not crazy expensive, so I'll just replace. Yeah, there you go. God bless. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And yeah. So that is it for us in the Simpson family home tonight on TGIF. Thank you for stopping in with us. And as always, we remind you that faith, family, food, and fitness. Faith because we believe we can do all things through him who loves us. Family because aside from God, there is nothing and no one more important on this earth. Food because food is medicine. And fitness because we believe that overall wellness can be achieved by pursuing a strong mind, soul, and body. Hence, 4Fs to manifest your best life by grace under God. We are God's people, and we receive all God's people. God bless you. We encourage you. We love you. Thank you for spending some time with us. Good night. We'll see you again soon.
End stream.
Yes.